Assalamu alaikum. This news is about 10 days old, that is 14th May, but I wanted to highlight it as I am also trying to grow my channel. So, what I wanted to highlight was how a same news regarding a same incident on a same platform, that is BBC, and on the same day can be written with totally different narratives when it comes to English and Arabic to basically please or deviate different audiences. You can say different agendas for different people. So, here I am highlighting a news written in English and Arabic on the same platform, that is BBC, with totally different narratives when it comes to Palestine, Gaza and Israel. The news itself is not totally different, but the way it is written, you can see the problem which I am talking about, especially how the headlines and starting few sentences are written, which are basically the most important part of any news. So, here you can see BBC/Arabic, which is the Arabic version, and you can see here bbc.com, which is the original English version, and you can see the date 14th May, and you can see the photo of Israeli army 14th May and same photo of Israeli army. So, anyway, now we will inshallah proceed with the news. First, I will go through the Arabic version, which is kind of hot, you can say. So, here you can see the headline: Al-Jaysh al-Israeli yutliqu. Al-Jaysh al-Israeli means Israeli military. Yutliqu means to shoot. So, yutliqu means to shoot or to fire. So, the Israeli military fires ar-rasas al-hayya. Rasas al-hayya means live bullets. Ala al-mutazahirin al-Falastiniyin, on the Palestinian protesters. Fi diffat al-Gharbiyyat al-Muhtalla. Diffat al-Gharbiyya means West Bank and Muhtalla means occupied. So, in the occupied West Bank. So, the whole translation is Israeli army shoots live bullets on the Palestinian protesters in the occupied West Bank. Now, we will see what the English version says. Israel-Gaza violence, clashes spread through West Bank. So, here you can see no mention of shooting or anything in the headline, even though they do mention it in the later part of the news, but I will show you what is the problem in it. So, now we will go through the starting sentences. This is same as the headline. So, وأعلنت وزارة الصحة الفلسطينية. أعلن means to declare or announce. وزارة الصحة الفلسطينية means Palestinian Health Ministry. So, the Palestinian Health Ministry has announced ارتفاع عدد القتلى الفلسطينيين, that the number of Palestinians killed في الضفة الغربية المحتلة, in the occupied West Bank, منذ صباح الجمعة, since the Friday morning, إلى has increased to 10. That the Palestinian Health Ministry has said that the number of Palestinians killed in the occupied West Bank since the Friday morning has risen or has increased to 10. Now, let us see how the English version has written this part. At least 10 Palestinians are reported to have died in the West Bank unrest, while hundreds have been injured. So, here you can see there is no mention of the source, which is the Palestinian Health Ministry. They decided to keep the source anonymous. It could be due to the fact that Western people do not consider Palestinian ministry to be reliable. Anyway, وَتَتَسَاعَدُ الْمُوَاجَهَاتِ. تَتَسَاعَدُ الْمُوَاجَهَاتِ means clashes are escalating بين الفلسطينيين, between the Palestinians, وقوات الاحتلال الإسرائيلي, and the Israeli occupying forces. قوات الاحتلال means occupying forces. في الضفة, in the West Bank, مع تواصل العملية العسكرية الإسرائيلية, with the continuing Israeli military operations على غزة, in Gaza, لليوم الخامس على التوالي, for the 5th consecutive day. This basically means that clashes or conflicts are escalating between the Palestinians and Israeli occupying forces in the West Bank as Israel continues its military operation in Gaza for the 5th consecutive day. Now let's see how they written this part in English. Violent clashes between Israeli troops and Palestinians have spread across much of the occupied West Bank following days of hostility in Gaza. So here you can see they did not write occupying before Israel, and they totally ignored this part, that is Israeli military operations. Instead they wrote following days of hostility in Gaza. As for this part, which is that Israeli forces have fired live bullets on the Palestinian, they wrote it like this: Israeli forces used tear gas, rubber bullets and live fire as Palestinian threw petrol bombs, which they did not write in Arabic version, even though they did write the part of live fire, but before it they added tear gas and rubber bullets. So anyway, tell me what you guys think. It could be that the English version was first written and later they translated it into Arabic or anything. And I am not saying that both these news are totally different, because the conclusion of both these news are basically same, but the way it is written or the way these two newses are framed are totally different. So anyway, if you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Inshallah in future I might do similar videos, or inshallah in future I will make detailed analysis of Arabic news. So Assalamu alaikum.